Hey, welcome back everybody. In this Lives in Mazda Speed video, we are working with a little wheelbar. Let's see if we can make this thing fit. So we picked up this single hoop wheelbar for pretty inexpensive, but I don't really trust it, how it is.
Okay, Laura, let's do it! Alright, right there. I got your attention.
So I'm going to try to modify it, make it a little safer. I have these other bars from an old project I'm going to add to it. Give it 2 diagonal bars going to the back. Make it a little safer. Words. But first, I should probably turn the car around so we can get to its booty.
Hey, buddy, down in front.
But I would like to be able to keep this pocket because that comes in handy. But we did a little test fit a second ago and it hits here, so we might have to trim the plastic here on each side. So if we can save it, we'll try to save it. If not, we're probably gonna have to gut all this out. Like sometimes this carpet and stuff, it's gonna have to come out as well. But I guess we'll find out when we get there. But before we take that apart, we'll just take these plastics off, do another test fit, see where it lands. Okay, we took that little speaker backsplash tray thing off, whatever it's called, and we put the ball on just to see where everything's gonna line up. The holes line up pretty well with the seat belts. The only thing is, probably can't see it, but the plastic is higher than the piece of metal, so we're probably gonna have to trim the plastic around here. That way this sits down flush against the frame of the car. I don't want it just sitting on this plastic. It's not very secure. Falls back off. Now we're gonna start working on pulling this stuff apart, pulling some of this apart. Okay, we got that piece of carpet out. I got this loose. I just wanted to show you what we had to trim. This plastic here is a lot higher than the metal, so I'm gonna trim that on both sides. Okay, we got the plastics trimmed and the ball fits on both sides. Now we gotta start working on our diagonal balls. So the sucky thing about this one is it has a glass top, makes it a little harder, so you can't put the balls in the middle because the glass will lay on top of it. So we're gonna have to be pretty far on the edges. So I guess next we gotta take this panel off so we can see what's underneath though, and see what we can bolt to or weld to. I got those metal panels out of the way so I can see down in there a lot better. I have a good idea where the balls are gonna go, but it's not gonna be easy. But first, I'm gonna trim these down because this pad's way too big to fit back there. So I'm gonna chop it. Okay, I got these 2 trimmed down. Hopefully they should fit now. I do have to add 2 more holes to it, so it'll be 3 holes in all. That's what I chopped off. Hopefully it'll fit now. Okay, after a bunch of measuring and poking around, those plates I just cut off was all for nothing. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to start from scratch. That's pretty much Well, I'm gonna have to place the feet. Probably the only place I can put it and still be able to get to the bottom side of it. Finally, I got one of these notched out, top and bottom. It should work. Now I gotta just copy that to the other side. This is only my second time messing with cage work or doing cage work. The first one was on the Ute, so I'm still somewhat new to doing the notches and getting them right the first time. So it's a lot of trial and error of grinding it down to trying to get the right shape so it matches up with the other ball. But I'm getting better. But hopefully I can transfer what I did on the other side to this side. I was working on making my second ball. I'm all out of discs. So I'm going to finish this more so I can go get some more discs. Well, it's the next day. I just got back from Harbor Freight. Got some more cutting discs. Definitely gonna need them. And while I was there, picked up another cutting wheel, a little smaller one. That way I can get into a little bit tighter spaces. Okay, now that I got some more discs, I can finish cutting this ball. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Okay, both balls are notched out. Also grinded off all the paint around where I'll be welding. So let's see how they fit. Okay, both sides seem to fit okay. Not too shabby. It's flat on the plate in the back. It's flat back there. Same straight in the back. Now I need to remove all the paint from where those balls are going to weld to the... What do you want? Now I got to work on these plates. These are the ones I cut off those poles, and they just happen to be about the right size. Just have to trim them up, clean them up. They already have holes on them, so that's awesome. One last thing I got to do. Plates are cleaned up. And I marked my holes where I need to drill. Now I just gotta figure out how the hell am I gonna drill those. Okay, I got my holes drilled out. I was able to drill this hole from the top, but the other one I had to drill from the bottom. Made them bigger, and now they fit. This is what it looks like from the bottom side. These two bolts sticking through. Now I gotta do the same thing on the other side. Well, the driver's side is done. Everything's all lined up, looking good. Passenger side's looking good. All that's left is to start welding. Probably just gonna do a spot weld on all the places, then pull the whole assembly out, and then weld it outside the car. Hopefully everything fits back. Okay, now I got everything spot welded on the balls up there and down there. Now I can pull it back up. Okay, I got the roll ball painted, even put a clear coat on it. Kinda looking good.
A great success!
But now, I gotta get it back in new. Which I'm not gonna lie, it's kinda pain in the ass. Actually went in a lot better than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, she's in. Doesn't look half bad. You can see the mounts. Everything's lining up pretty good. Even though she's in, she's not done. Because I still have to make the bottom plates. That way it sandwiches against the frame. So let's make those. This piece of metal. Ouch. Just why you don't try to hold the piece of metal while you're doing it. Put it in a vice or something.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
Well, what's that then?
I've heard worse.
You liar.
Come on, you pansy!
Okay, I got my plates built while the paint's drying. See about putting all this shit back in. So I'm gonna have to modify some of it. So if these over the fuel cell panels, whatever the hell they're called, had to modify them, I chopped them in half. That way it'd be easier for them to go back in. It was really hard to go back in one piece due to the roll ball being in the way. Also chopped the corners out where the balls go through. So now this can go back in. Get! Right, there's not much left. Trunk is back together. This is that panel I was talking about earlier. Got it to fit around the balls. Got some more plastics back on. Now it's gonna put the carpet. So since I'm done with the roll ball, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and do an alignment. Made some alignment blocks. Got some plates. I'm also going to throw these camera board adjustable locks. It locks your bolt so it doesn't move on you. And also bought some tray ball links. Some adjustable ones. So I can get rid of those ghetto welded up ones. So finished the roll ball, the alignment, the sway ball links, and decided to clean the garage because it really needed it. Probably the cleanest it's been in a long time. That's the problem with doing like back-to-back projects, is the garage becomes a mess. You don't have time to clean it. So I threw away a bunch of shit, vacuumed, rearranged. It's not perfect yet. Still need to go through all that stuff. Also make some more shelves. But for now, it's good.
Jookie got the sauce, bitch.
Hey, we made it to the end of the video. That's a wrap on the robo. I think it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. This is the second robo I've made. Unfortunately, the first one we got to test out, but it worked, so that's a plus. So hopefully this one should work as well. Hopefully we never have to find out. But if you're new to this channel, if you're wondering about this lifted Mazda speed, I'll put some link to some of my build videos up here. Want to check those out. But next, we're going to take a break from the lifted Mazda speed. So hopefully in the next video, should be on that. Rallycross starts back up in a few days. Plan on going to an event. So hopefully next time you see me, I'm getting dirty in that thing. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like it. And also subscribe. And also hit that notification bell down here somewhere. Looks like a bell. I don't think it jingles. And if you're quarantined like me, stuck at home, nothing to do, well, I got plenty of things to do, you can check out one of my other videos where I fix or break things or crash or everything else. But until then, stay safe, have fun, don't do anything I would do. Peace out.